Hey friends, it's Gabrielle Ishell. Thank you for joining my channel today. As you can see in the title, today we're going to do a little bit of a look through my analytics for YouTube. So I have my laptop here and I'm just going to screen record a little bit, but I do this video every year. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to each other, but you kind of want to see a ballpark of what someone else is making who is a small YouTuber as well, and for people who are also looking to start YouTube, who are interested in seeing what smaller YouTubers make. So let me share my screen. As you guys know, the YouTube analytics are found in the YouTube Studio. On the left side, there is like a little menu here. You have your dashboard, content, analytics, comments, subtitles, copyright, earn, customization, and the music creator music thing. So in the analytics, I go here and right now we can see that my hard work is paying off because I am getting 41% more views than normally because I posted more videos. And this is today, so we're going to go back to 2022. In 2022, my videos got 444,137 views. I got 15.8 thousand watch hours, which is 28% less than 2021. This is why I'm saying 2022 wasn't a really good year for my channel, I guess, because I, one, got paid less and I got less watch hours. Anyways, you only need 4,000 watch hours to get monetized on YouTube. So the fact that I did basically 4 times 4, I did 4 times the requirement to be monetized in 1 year. And that's 28% less than what I did the previous year. So I did more than that in 2021. So I must be doing something right, but I want to do better. So anyways, I got 2,000 new subscribers during the year and I earned $2,441.99 during 2022, which is 32% less than what I made in 2021, which is what I was just saying. Well, there was one day I got 13.9 thousand views in one day, that's really nice. So my top content in this period, and you should always know which videos are performing really well on your channel. I already know the first few are the backdrop that I did, the DIY backdrop. My rose video has been performing outstanding since like 2020. My locks, 1 year I did a crochet style and I have a video on the braiding pattern. That video is doing really well. And then probably the hair growth video. So you should always know the top like 4 or 5 videos that are going on your channel. And here you can see the backdrop, the rose video, the pattern for my hair for faux locks, the Do Grow challenge to grow my hair long, my mannequin Christmas tree, and cleaning synthetic hair with apple cider vinegar. Those videos all did really well, and those are still really performing really well on my channel. So the video with the most views that I got last year was the backdrop stand. I got 42,000 videos, and one reason why I say that you should know which videos are performing really well, because you can go back and maybe add a link that takes someone to Amazon or Lowe's or whatever. Like for this one, I wish I had an affiliate with Lowe's because I'm literally advertising their products. I go through the store and pick out products from Lowe's. So I'm really basically bringing someone to Lowe's, and it would be nice if I can get paid for that. But obviously I'm not an affiliate because I just said I wasn't. But things like that, like if I had something that was doing really, really well and is a DIY, so people are going to need these ingredients or these products to make what I made, go ahead and put a link for Amazon in there so people can click on your link and you're making money that way too. So just a little pro tip to add in there. Okay, so that was the overview page. All right, we'll skip to the audience page. So during 2022, it breaks down the returning viewers versus the new viewers. And it looks like I had a lot more newer viewers. 15,000, that same day, I had 15,000, almost 15,000 new viewers. And that was probably a shorts video that took off. But I had more new viewers in 2022 than returning viewers, because you can see the number or the little line is very, very low, and it's almost to the zero line, but that's because the next line up is 5,000. So it could be, let's see if it might be like 200 or something. Yeah, 127. But because there was that one day that I did 15,000, the increments are a little bit bigger than what you would generally expect on a smaller YouTuber's page. So it doesn't have unique viewers because it only shows it up like for a certain period. So that's 90 days. It shows the unique viewers. And then it says videos growing my audience. So videos that have helped grow my audience, but these are not 2022 because I just posted these. And then it also has channels that my audience watches. So there are other curl friends. There's Sheree Del Sol, and I like her too. NJ Eberhardt, I watch her. A Love for Me, I'm not sure who she is. Curly Chemistry, I think I watched her before. And of course, Bianca Renee, I watch her. So it's cool to see that obviously there's a lot of people who come to my channel for natural hair videos, because it shows that a lot of my subscribers are also watching other natural hair YouTubers. And then it also tells you when your viewers are online. So it looks like Sunday from 2 to 6 is when a lot of my viewers are online. And like 2 years ago, it was Wednesdays, which is why I post Wednesday morning. It tells you recommended upload times and live stream times. But it's very interesting to see these other places: India, United Kingdom, Canada, and South Africa. There's people from there watching my videos, which is kind of mind-blowing. It's like crazy that I'm reaching so many people all over the world. And then it tells you your subscriber bell notifications. So subscribers who turn their all notifications on for my channel, there's about 1,400 people who do that. That's crazy. And then there's people who turn on notifications. Wow. Turn on all notifications for your channel and enable YouTube notifications. There's 894 people. That's amazing. And then you got watch time from subscribers. Of course, like I said, there was more people who weren't subscribed to my channel than newer viewers. Maybe they didn't subscribe to my channel, watching reels, because those drive a lot of traffic. But people don't necessarily subscribe based off of that. You have to keep bringing them back for more. So that's why I'm trying to post more now, and I'm hoping that this will reach a broader audience. And of course, the age and gender: female 86.7, male 13.4. So I do have some travel videos in here and some DIY. There's some guys who have curly hair, so maybe they're watching that. The age range 25 to 34 years old makes up 34.2% of my viewers, which is my age range, so that makes sense. I feel like my target audience are people my age, so that makes sense. And then, of course, people in the age range right next door, so right underneath, that's 18 to 24, they make up 23.6%. And then right above 35 to 44, they make up 21.4%. And it goes up. And that's amazing too, that people who are older still relate to some of my videos. So I think that's really cool just to look back at your analytics for the year. And then, of course, revenue, we already talked about $2,441.99. On November 15th, I made the most money in one day. I made $29. Wow. And like my lowest day is like here's one for $3.76. So I think that's really cool to see. And then it also breaks it down by the months, how much you're making each month. And we all know that in order to get a check or anything from YouTube, you have to make $100. You have to meet that minimum threshold in order to receive a check each month. And thankfully, I've received I've made over $100 every single month since I was monetized 3 years ago. That is amazing. So let's see more, and we'll show, it looks like November and October were the highest paying months, and that's probably because my Christmas videos came back up. They're not evergreen content, but they're seasonal, and every single season those videos come back up around October, November, and people watch them and they go crazy. So that might be what was driving. So December I made $186, November $291, October $230, September $174, August $171, July $166, June $185, May $215, April $188, March $223, February $200, and January $208. So that's crazy. There's multiple months I made over $200. And the thing is, when you're going back to look at your channel and doing your own like internal research, I guess you can call it, you go back to the months where you made the most money and see what video is driving that traffic and that money to your channel. So I know November, December, October, and January are all like Christmas videos. My mannequin DIY video is definitely one that is driving the revenue around that time. And so you can filter it by content, traffic source, geography, cities, viewer age, viewer gender. And I'm going to go with content. And we already know which ones were the top ones, because I say you should know like your top 4 or 5 videos. And you can see this DIY backdrop stand. In 2022 alone, it made $373. The Hollywood hair growth, bar growth video made $215. The DIY dried rose made $175. DIY mannequin $151. How to braid my hair for faux locks $148. So these videos, and then the canvas beauty, I posted that video in 2020. In 2022, it's still making $137, which is really amazing. That older video, this one too here, my work from home routine, made $97 in 2022. That video was early on in 2020. So evergreen content is a big must for YouTube, because these videos, my DIY backdrop stand, you can use that whenever. And you can also use that for people who are not YouTubers. You see a lot of people doing parties with the balloon arches and the balloon garlands, and they use these type of stands. And this one is just PVP. And it's very simple. It costs less than $30 at Lowe's, and it's very easy to make. So that's an example of an evergreen content. You can use this video whenever throughout the year, in March or in December. It's relevant. Now, seasonal videos, which is what I was getting to earlier, like in the October, November, the winter months, my seasonal videos about my Christmas wreaths and my Christmas DIYs, they come back up and they do really well as well. Here I just mentioned that my mannequin video made $151 last year. So that one is definitely one of those seasonal ones that's doing really well. And then my US Virgin Islands travel vlog made $50. So that's also an evergreen video that people are going to be searching. You know, when you go on a trip and you're planning and you're doing research, you want to look for other people's experiences there, where they give reviews about certain things, certain restaurants, things to do, and things like that. So I do like doing travel videos for that reason, because there's always going to be people searching for travel videos. So that's going to be relevant all the time. So yes, I'm throwing in tips as I do my analytics. So yeah, it's really cool to see which months I make more money, which videos are making me the most money, and then try to prepare and create content based off of that. So if a video is doing really, really well, you want to create something similar to that, so you can potentially get the same audience coming to that video and liking that video, subscribing based on that video, just like they were to the similar video. So an example I have on that is when I did my traffic source. Well, before we go there, I'm going to show you the traffic source. So shorts feed, like I said, that 50,000 views from my shorts feed in January. So shorts, that's another tip. Make short videos because that's where social media is going. Because of TikTok, we got Instagram Reels. YouTube is trying to compete with them, so they make shorts. So people are looking at shorts. And, you know, whenever YouTube or any social media platform puts out a new thing, like when Instagram dropped the Reels, they're promoting those. So they're pushing shorts, basically. If you make a short, YouTube is going to, well, not all the time, but if it's a good short, you want to create quality content. But if it's a good short, YouTube will be pushing it because it's a new feature on the platform and they want people to use that feature. So they're incentivizing you to create because they're going to be pushing out more shorts than, let's say, a regular video. So YouTube search was my number one, and it gained 175,000 views from YouTube search, which is so important. And that goes way back to before I even created a channel. I did research on how to get people to want to find your video. And so that goes back into SEO, which is search engine optimization. You want to have a strong title. You want to have a really good thumbnail to get people clicking on your video. And then you also want to have good quality content to get people to stay on your video. So there's a lot of videos on SEO. And then I'll also put some of the creators that I watch and I learned from in my description box. But suggested videos is also really good. That's how my rose video took off because it was suggested by another DIY rose video. So I aim for search. So I use keywords. I use keywords, thumbnails, a good title, and then I use my description box. The description box is a really good place for you to dump your keywords in. So when you're describing your video, I usually start mine off, hey girlfriends, in today's video I am doing X, Y, and Z. So it basically describes what I'm talking about in my video. So something that may not fit in the title, I'll elaborate in the description box, because when someone searches your video, YouTube is looking through keywords that you may mention in a video. So during this video, I'll say my analytics for YouTube 2022, because those are keywords that people are searching. How much I made as a small YouTuber in 2022. Those are things that people are searching. So in my description, when I post this video, I'll say something with those words in the description box, because when people search, YouTube is looking at your description box, they look at your title, they'll look at keywords, and they'll look, and you know how electronics are, that now they can pick up words that you're saying. So they'll hear words that you're saying throughout the video. So those things are really, really important to help get your video out there for SEO. So external got me 52,000 views, and that's Facebook, putting your video on Facebook, Pinterest, linking it Instagram. I have a Linktree link in my Instagram bio. So if I post like a trailer or something from a video on my Instagram story, I refer people to my profile page, and from there they can click on a link and it takes them to my YouTube channel. You can put it on TikTok, you know, if your TikTok goes viral and then they want to be like, oh, this girl has a YouTube channel and I want to see more about what she talks about, or whatever. I like what she's talking about. Click on my YouTube channel. So I don't know. And this, it tells, if you click on it, it will tell you exactly where this is coming from. But from just initially, I don't know. I think a lot of it's from Facebook, honestly, but we can see that later. And then you have browse features. And here it says, there's a question mark and it lets you know what that is. So traffic from the home page, home screen, the subscription feed, and other browsing features. So within YouTube, like if you come up on the home screen and someone clicks your video that way and finds it that way. Then you have channel pages. So 12,000 people were probably watching a video and then they went through my channel and found another video that they liked, or they found a playlist or something that they liked, and that. So you have views from direct or unknown. I got 7,000, and that's traffic from direct URL entry. So if I send my video via text message to someone and they click on it that way, or someone else shares my video via text message or whatever and they find it that way. Sound pages. That's really interesting. That's for more reels because there is a sound at the bottom of each reel and you can click on it and see other videos that have that same sound. So there are a lot of ways that people can find your videos, but as you can see, search is #1 for me, and that's why I focus on search, because YouTube is like second best search engine. Well, now TikTok is coming up there too, but behind Google is usually YouTube, where people are searching for things and wanting to find things. And so I think that's why before I even started my channel, I did research and I found that SEO is something that you should strive to really do well with, because YouTube is a search engine, basically. It's owned by Google. If y'all don't take anything else from that, take away this point. SEO is very important, and getting your videos to pop up in search is really important as well. It got me 175.9 thousand views in 2022. So for external, I will go there because I like to see which sites are driving traffic to my channel. So one, Google search. Wow, that's crazy. In November, Google search, and I can't even see it. That's over 2.5, that's almost 3.8 thousand people from Google search on one day. So that's crazy. Like I said before, YouTube is a search engine, and Google will put YouTube videos on your its search page. So if you Google, let's look this up, because I know one of my videos was popping up. I'm gonna Google canvas beauty. This used to pop up for this, but we'll see if it's still there. Sharice's video is there. That's one brand I used to be a brand ambassador for. And let's see videos. Okay, so it's here. If you go to videos, it's #3. Three. That's amazing. And #5 and #6. So that's probably why that video is still getting a lot of views, because it's literally on Google. Like when you type that in Google, you'll find my video. I didn't even have to type my name in. It was just Canvas Beauty and it popped up there. So that's what I'm telling y'all. SEO is the way to go. All right, 27,000 views for Google search during 2022. That's 51% of my external views come from Google search. Facebook, 2,000. Pinterest, 1,000. Pinterest, 600. And then you got Android, Samsung, WhatsApp, YouTube, Yahoo, Facebook Messenger. That's amazing that people are actually sharing my content. But going back to SEO, Google search, and this is proof. I prioritize SEO whenever I'm thinking about a video, and whenever I'm like actually putting a video on YouTube. That is always the #1 thing that I'm striving to. So going back, I said something earlier that I wanted to touch on. So like this DIY dried rose hair and skin products videos, top 3 video that I made in 2020, and it's still getting a lot of views in 2022 and 2023. So I'm going to go on that and look at the analytics for that video alone, like by itself. I gained 1.8 thousand watch hours from this video alone in 2022. 456 subscribers, and like I said, $175. But look, the average duration is only 4 minutes, and this video is like maybe 15-20 minutes. And it's crazy because we all have short attention spans, which is why TikToks are so good, because they grab your attention and you're on to the next video. It's like 15 seconds is like the magic number, because it's not a long time, and you really need to get to a point with TikTok. But with long form content, we drag the content out into a longer video, because I feel like it's more useful. Like if you want to come back to something, you have a long, more elaborate and more detailed video explaining something, especially if it's a DIY project. I would prefer a longer video to follow when I'm doing a DIY project. Anyways, people are only looking at 4 minutes on average. So that means people, they want to see one thing. So they'll, fast forward through the video and then get to one part and they'll see that part and then maybe they'll skip to another part. And I think that's interesting too. So I'm going to look for this video. I'll just search this one and we'll see. April 15, 2020 is when I posted it. So I wanted to show you guys, because this is another tip. Don't get frustrated or upset when a video doesn't take off like that, because this video, as you can see, it was like really close to zero. Well, it looks like it's close to zero because the increments are so large. It's 40,000, 80,000, 120,000. But this video literally had 200 views in the first 6 days, which is not a lot. And it was flat, like it was growing a little bit, but it wasn't until it hit like 1,000 views it started to take off. So like here, let's see what it says here. 2,353. And in the first 47 days. So after 47, it was like over a month and a half maybe, it started to take off. And I personally, on this video, because I remember I spent a lot of time making it, and I put a lot of time into the video, editing the video and making it what I wanted it to be. And I was a little upset that it didn't do well like off the bat, because I thought it was a really good video. It was a quality video. And obviously YouTube thought it too, because eventually the algorithm worked in my favor and some video recommended my video. So what I'm saying is, for new YouTubers, small YouTubers, just keep posting the content, make quality content, and eventually this algorithm will work in your favor, because that's exactly what happened for me. So let's see if I can do this for 2022 as well. Yeah, so, and then you can see here, like Valentine's Day, it goes up. Here, the views per day, 198, 120, 130, because you usually get roses on Valentine's Day. And you Google, what do you do with your roses when they're dying? This is what you do. You make DIY products. So it's amazing how the views fluctuate based on the time of year. Mother's Day, that's May, the views are up. Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, it looks like October, November, the views are kind of high. So this one, it's really amazing that you can make a video 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, and it's still doing really, really well. And when I scroll down, and this humbles me, because the preview, there was only 3 people at one point watching my video when I premiered it the first day, like I aired this video. So it's funny. And I like here too, it tells you the typical retention, how this video is doing and retaining people, and which parts of the video are the most watched, or like the key moments in the video. So for this one, it's the intro. People are like rewatching that or something, or at least staying through the full intro, which makes it really nice. So, okay, one thing, the click-through rate. So SEO, thumbnail, the description, all that, it plays into the click-through rate, because thumbnail is the first thing that someone sees when they see a video on YouTube. So if it's a really great thumbnail, people are going to click on it. But are they going to stay on your video? Are you putting out content that is going to keep their attention? Like, you grab it with your really good thumbnail, your really good title, but are you going to keep their attention? And that's one thing that I'm still working on. Although I already know that we have low attention spans, it's going to be low, but I want that average duration number to go higher. But anyways, that leads to the click-through rate. So here it says views per impressions shown. So this measures how often viewers watch the video after seeing an impression. So in 2022, there was 300,000 impressions and 75.7% views from YouTube recommending my content. There's 300.4 thousand impressions, and from the 300,000 people who were provided impressions on my video. 17.9 thousand actually watched my video, and I got 1.2 thousand watch hours from those 17,000 people. And so I also like how it breaks down the traffic sources per video. So this one, like I said, it was a suggested video. Someone else's video pushed people to go to my video. And then the second one is YouTube search, browse features, external, and other YouTube features. So that's really amazing. And then the external site, it breaks down Google search. Again, Google search, 42% of the external watches were from Google search. And then it also tells you the search term that people are using to find your video. And then there's content that's suggesting my video. So I'm so thankful for these 5 videos who are literally pushing people to watch my video. It's very helpful for me. And so that was a little bit about my analytics. I wanted to choose one video and then kind of break it down a little bit more. I'm going to go back to this content page. Oh, content page is just about the shorts. So we already talked about shorts a little bit like a few minutes ago, but the shorts feed got 50.7% views. Like it reached 50% of the viewers from the shorts feed. Then YouTube search, like I keep saying, YouTube search, external, channel pages, browse features. So how many chose to view? 60% viewed, 39 swiped away. And that's fine because my videos aren't for everybody. And I'm fine with that. Oh, so people remix my videos. I didn't even know that. Wow. That's interesting. People remix my videos. So that means hopefully somehow YouTube puts my video in it. So someone who looks at their video will go back to my video where they remixed it from. So that's interesting. So it breaks it down for shorts, videos, and posts. So videos, it's probably basically what we already said. We got 2.1 million impressions during the year and 261,000 views. From those impressions, 5.9% click-through rate and 3.22 average view duration, which I want to get up. And that is also because sometimes I make shorter videos. So like my 5-minute videos, of course, people are not going to watch the whole 5 minutes. They watch like 2 minutes. And that does bring the viewer duration down because there's not a lot to view. It's 5-minute videos. So it's not going to be that, as much time as like a 15, 20-minute video. So this is the end of me sharing my screen, but I wanted to just give you a few tips that I write down here. I really hope this video was helpful. And if it was, I would really appreciate it if you give me a big thumbs up. And also click the subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I post if you're interested in seeing more content like this in the future. And until the next one, bye.